right, everybody. We're back live here, the Sea Island Morning Show. Let's go directly into our topic today, 7. We're talking about back to my roots, going natural. We had Mr. Luis Ariaza has been holding. Let's get Luis on the phone. Luis Ariaza, good morning, Mr. A.
Mr. A?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Now, I know that you are a barber in the area, awesome barber. Now, talk to me about, you have clients, the female clients, because I know several female clients have called, been looking for you. You know, you're a recent graduate of the school. Talk to me about what happens when the women tell you that they want to go natural and they come into you for consultation for the haircut. I think 7 had mentioned that on the way in about the anticipation of getting that haircut. Talk to me about your clients that goes natural.
Well, for me, my experience with cutting women with a natural haircut, I'm always do a consultation with them as far as, the scalp and the hair analysis as well. And I talk to them about how short they like it and try to keep it as natural as possible. Not too much of a boyish cut.
Okay, so...
Yes.
No, I want to know, so how do you go about, because one of the things that the women tell me, and I know 7 rocks a really short haircut. Her hair,
number one.
Yeah, her haircut is shorter than mine. And a lot of times, Ariaza, what they don't want that sharp shape up and all of that. So what do you do to the women to still keep them feminine looking, but they have short hair?
What I do, I just arch this to the side and give them a nice fade in the back. Line it up really well, but nothing to front at all, unless they ask for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you have to avoid those sharp lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
I make the real defined shape of on the side where the C is at. I make that very defined so they can see it, looking good.
Okay, now my final question, do you have a lot of people who will come in, and do they want, the women that are going natural, do they want all of it cut off into a short look, or how does that work?
Well, in the Bartman Theory blade, we always put them, not give them a 2 with the grain. So that's short, but not too short, so still they can do something with it. They want to make it curl up or still make it lay down.
Okay.
Either way.
Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. Well, give us.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, give us the address to where you are really quickly. We got to take the next caller. Tell us how we can get in touch with you as the barber who a female may want to come in and get that relaxer cut out.
I'm located on Capitol Hill, 1106 8th Street Northeast at Hillman's Barbershop.
Okay, very good. All right, sir. Thank you so much. Can we go to Angel Hawkins? Good morning, Angel.
Good morning, Mr. Allen.
Good morning, and welcome to the Sea Island Morning Show. Everyone, if you're just tuning in, when you go to our website, which is CALAN morningshow.com, you will see at the bottom there is a banner ad, Attitudes Hair Salon. And so we have Miss Angel Hawkins here. This is Angel, right?
Yes, this is Angel.
Okay, Angel from Attitudes Hair Salon. So, Angel, quickly, what we're doing today is we're talking about back to my roots, going natural. Tell us your experience. Do you have a lot of clients who goes natural, or who are going natural, or who are in that process? And my question is, what are the different products that you use? And tell me about your consultation period. We have a lot of people going natural, and they want to hear from the stylist. So talk to me.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, I've been natural for 4 years, and I have a handful of stylists. Like, half of my clients are natural,
okay.
Half of them are wearing weaves, and then, a quarter of them are like, relaxed hair. Usually, I don't have them cut all of their hair off. I usually just kind of transition into like a bob or some type of style like that. And the shampoo and conditioner I use on their hair is Design Essentials. We have the Organics Cleanse. That's what I use as shampoo, and I use the Instant Conditioner to condition. Sometimes if their hair is still kind of, still unmanageable, I'll put in a Centonics Botanical Strengthening Serum. Once I do that, I would use the Moroccan oil. I just realized that works very well, and it cut down the drying time.
Mm-hmm. Now, we're going to have to talk about that. We're going to have to talk about it. Let's let our guest also join in the conversation. Can we bring in Tasha Turner, too? Can she get on the line? This is Angel. We're going to put you on the spot. We have the senior beauty editor from Essence Magazine. She's our guest that's going to be with us the entire hour. And in case you had a question for her, too. Is Tasha there?
You.
Tasha?
Good morning.
Hi.
Good.
How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. And we're going to get you in a few minutes, but let's go back to Angel. So now, Angel, one of my questions is because, we're getting a lot of calls about natural hair and all of that. We don't have a lot of time to talk about it, but what is it about the Moroccan oil that you love so much? Every time I turn around, everybody want Moroccan oil.
I love the Moroccan oil because it conditions, it cuts down the drying time, and it softens the hair. It's like really good, and it helps keep the hair straight.
Okay.
So once you blow dry it in and you flat iron it, I don't use any extra oils unless they have a very dry scalp. So I don't use anything else. And once I put the ceramic iron, it like activates this shine in the hair, and the hair is just so flowy, and it's
Okay.
good. So everybody think they're coming from the Dominicans. When people leave my salon, they be like, "Okay, you went to the Dominicans?" No.
Okay, so Angel, I have one more question for you, and then if you have a question for the awesome,
Yeah, do you have a question for Tasha?
Yeah, you can do that. But this is my last question, Angel. Now, you said, talk to me about, and this is what we're noticing at our Georgia Avenue salon, and that is, you have a lot of women who they are natural, and they still do not want a lot of oil in their hair. And I'm hairstyles from the old school. Baby, I used to pull out the gel and the oil and all that kind of stuff. No one wants heavy hair, and I'm thinking that with more natural clients, you would need to add more moisture. But a lot of them still, especially the college students, Howard University, they do not want anything in their hair. So how do you deal with that, and how do you still give them that perfect look with natural hair?
Usually, I would just use the Paul Menchu, the skinny serum.
Okay.
It's like I would use a silicone. So they can use as much silicone as they want. It still won't weigh their hair down, and it'll still give the shine. Also, we use the Chi infusion.
Okay.
That silking oil, that silking silicone works too.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop. So, do you have a question for our beauty editor from Essence Magazine?
Hi, Angel.
Hello, how are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good. Not as of right now. I don't have any questions. Just still learning more and more every day about the different products that we still have coming up in the beauty industry. So.
Okay, very good. All right, well, Angel, thank you. This is Angel with Attitudes, and they do have some booths available. And make sure you go to our website so you can be able to click on her banner and get information to give her a call. So, Angel, thank you so much for calling in.
No problem.
Okay.
Bye, Angel.
Okay, so now, Tasha Turner from Essence Magazine, we're so excited to have you back.
I'm excited to be back. Thank you.
And what I wanted to do is I wanted to start off with what is going to, this is, of course, Beauty Talk Radio. And, we have Tasha Turner, so we're going to get a little insight on what's coming out in the January Essence Magazine. So why don't you talk to us? Today's topic is Going Back to My Roots.
Oh, the January issue, you're going to be so excited. First, we have Queen Latifah on cover, and she looks amazing. But in the issue, we're talking about everything from dry skin from going back to going back to your roots, transitioning, which is a very hot topic. And I am transitioning myself, so I feel people's pain, and I'm there with them.
Oh, okay, very good, very good.
So we've got a caller on the line.
Okay, no. Go ahead. So listen, this is what I want. Tasha, tell us again, even though we're going to have on our website, I'm trying to hold down everything. So a lot of the emails on Facebook are coming in about your email address. So can you give them your email address?
It is asktasha@essence.com.
Okay.
So they can send questions, and I look at it constantly all day. Ask Tasha, AskTasha @essence.com.
Okay, and we'll make sure that we have that on there. 7.
Okay, I have a question. We talked a little bit on the last show about the process, and I kind of got the idea that it was like moving it slowly, increment by increment, taking your time and getting comfortable.
Depending on your comfort level, yeah.
Right. So what would be the top 3 things that you would need to do that's different for natural hair? You know,
natural hair, I find with my own hair that it's very drying. It gets very dry fast. On top of that, I'm getting a little older, so I'm graying, and it's just I think that that it's very dry. And on top of that, I don't want the heavy product buildup. So I have to always condition, always use the serum, and look for ways that I can style my hair, but I don't dry it out, like with a hot comb that I use all the time.
Okay, Tasha, I want you to pause there. We have to go to a commercial break.
Okay.
And all the callers that are holding, just hold on. We'll be right back. We're live here at the Seattle Morning Show with the Senior Beauty Editor, Tasha Turner, Essence Magazine. We'll be right back after these messages.